Hi friends, it's me, Miss Chacon. We are back. It is Wednesday. Happy Earth Day. Today we are going to be doing our math. Now before we start, just a reminder to please go onto Class Dojo for all of our assignments. You can look at them all right here. Here is Ani C's here is her Lego creation from the other day, so you might want to go check that out and like it because we're so proud of Ani C for getting to 15 dojo points. Also, if you are wondering, Miss Chacon, I've been doing all the homework, but how do I turn it in? Well, there's a few ways. You can do it on portfolios. Now, every single day, what I do is I post different ways that you can post your lessons. So what I do is, here's this little camera icon. It says Tuesday 421 math lesson, and it says please turn in a picture of today's math homework. So what you could do is you could click on it and post a picture of today's math lesson. If you do not have an account with Class Dojo yet, then have your parents message me and I will get them an account and I'll send them the link so that you can turn things into portfolios. A bunch of other people have been turning in their writing too, so that's been great as well. If you don't want to do portfolios, which is what it's called, that's how you turn things into Class Dojo. If you don't want to do things through portfolios, you could message it to me on Class Dojo, or you can email it to me. So I'm not picky on how you turn it into me, as long as you turn it in, my friends, because I love seeing your homework, because not only does it tell me that you're learning, but it also helps me because I miss you all so much, and when I see your homework, I remember, oh wow, Josue is doing such a great job. I miss him, but seeing his homework is so helpful. Or I see Dicini's homework and I say, wow, Dicini's doing such a great job. I miss her so much, but I know that she's doing such a great job at home. So, turning in your homework lets me know you're doing a good job, and it also helps me because I miss you all and I want to see your work. Okay, friends? Also, if you miss any lessons, remember that you can go back on Class Dojo and you can watch all of them. All right, my friends? Okay, so let's get started on our math. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be counting back by tens. Now, what does it mean to count back? Well, what if we started at 5 and we counted back? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that was some way that we count back. We start at one number, a big number, and we count back. Now that was counting back by ones, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be counting back by tens. Now here we have this chart right here. It's called a number line. And instead of going 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this number line is getting bigger by tens. It's increasing by tens. So we have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now, if you notice, I counted up by tens. We started at the small number and we counted toward the biggest number. That's counting up by tens. What we're going to do in this chapter is we're going to count back by tens. So when we count back, we go this way, back. Just like how we did in the past, remember we pointed that way? This is the same exact thing. We're looking at the back. So what we do when we count back, we start with the big number, so we have 100 here, and we count to the smaller number by tens. So we have 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. Now, what we just did is we counted back by tens. So what we're going to learn today is we're going to learn how to count back by tens in a faster way. So here we have this number line, and it says Samuel starts at 70. So here's where Samuel starts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle it. Samuel starts at 70. He hops and lands on 70 minus 30. So on a number line, when you are doing minus, so minus is going this way. If we wanted, so minus is this way. If we wanted to add, we would go this way. And let's see, watch. So if Samuel landed on 70 and he added 10 more, 70 plus 10 is 80. But if we're subtracting, we go this way, so we're counting back. So if we're taking back 30, we need to count back 30 jumps. So he has 70, so let's count back 30. So 10, 20, 30. So 70 minus 10, 20, 30 is going to be 40. Now, you may say, Miss Chacon, why wasn't the answer 30? You counted back 30. I counted back 30. I took away 30, but I was not counting to 30. I was just taking away 30. I was not counting all the way to 30. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it again so that you can see, okay? So we started at 70, and then Samuel jumped back 30. He took away 30. We're going this way. So we're going to go 70, and we're going to count back 30. So 10, 20, 30, and that goes to 40. So that's how we count by tens. So let's go to the next one. And it says, use a number line to subtract numbers by tens. So here we have this girl here. She's starting at 50. And remember, when we count back, we always start with the bigger number. So 50, 50. Then it says 50 minus 40. So we're going to count back 40. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw our lines and we're going to take away. So we're at 50. Now let's count back 40. So 10, 20, 30, 40. And what number is this? 10. You see how easy that is when we use a number line to count back? So much easier. And so for every jump, it counts as 10. So for every jump, we go 10, 10, 10, 10. So we would go 10, 20, 30, 40, and that gets us 10. Okay, so now let's read this one. It says, use the number line to subtract. Show your work, write the difference. Now, the difference, you remember when we learned what the sum means? Sum is the answer. So our answer is the sum, but sum is when it's a plus sign. When it's a minus sign, your answer is called the difference. So that's a vocabulary word. So our answer, when it is a subtract sign, is called the difference. Okay, so 80 minus 30. So 80 is our big number right here. So I'm going to underline 80. So let's find 80. And we're going to jump back 30. Now remember, I'm not going to jump all the way to 30. I'm just going to take away 30. So here I am at 80. Now I'm going to jump back by 30. So 10, 20, 30. And my number is 50. And do you see what I did? I took away 30. All right. Now we have 50 minus 20. So am I going to start at 20 or 50? I'm going to start with 50 because that's my bigger number. So we have to find 50 on our number line. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, here's 50. We'd find 50. And then we count back 20. So we're going to go 10, 20. And we make these little mountains right here. See these little mountains? We make these mountains when we jump back. So when we jump back 20, we get 30. You see how easy that is? Because when we have a number line, we just need to make our little mountains when we jump back. And I'm going to write our little arrow here so we know what direction we're going in. So we started here at 50 and we're moving back by 20 to get to 30. And that's much easier because you and I don't have 50 fingers. And that's too hard for me to count back by 20 going 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44. That's too hard. Using a number line is much easier. Okay, So now we do talk math. Explain how you can use a number line to help you subtract by tens. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to explain to your family how can you use a number line to help you subtract. Look at this. How did we use our number line to subtract? We made our little mountains and we counted back by 10. So remember, each mountain counts as 10. So this counts as 10, this counts as 10, this counts as 10. And if we count them, we can go 10, 20, 30. And look at that, 30. Okay, so now what you're going to do is do on my own. For this, what you're going to do is I'll do this one with you, and then you can do the other ones on your own. So we get our bigger number, 40. And then we count back 20. So 40, so 10, 20. And look at that, it landed on 20. So we counted back 20 just to get to 20. And then what you're going to do is you're going to erase this so that we can use our number line again. 1 second, my friends. All right, so you're going to erase it so you can use your number line again. And then with this, these right here, these are the same exact thing. These are the same exact thing as this. It's just going up and down instead of side to side. So you can do it, my friends. So pause this video and come back in about 5 to 10 minutes and we'll do it together, okay? All right, pause in 3, 2, 1, go. We are back. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna erase this. So if my eraser will work, hopefully. So I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get my eraser. My eraser's not working today. 1 second, my friends. All right, we're back. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to number 4. Now 60 is the bigger number, so I'm going to underline it, 60. And we have to count back 20. So I'm going to start at 60 and then I'm going to make 2 mountains. Now you can say, Miss Chacon, how do you know you're going to make 2 mountains? Well, I can look at the tens place. So if you look over here at the tens place, the tens place is a 3, right? Look at how many mountains there are there. 1, 2, 3. So I know I'm going to make 3 mountains. Look at this too. The tens place, not the ones place, the tens place is a 2. So there's 2 tens here, so there's going to be 2 mountains. There's 2 tens here, 2 tens, so I'm going to make 2 mountains. So start at 60 and make 1, 2, and my answer is 40. Now let's go to let me erase this. Let's go to number 5. 80 minus 70. 80 is my bigger number, so I'm going to underline it right here. And 70. Now I can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and make all my mountains. Or I can look at the tens place and say, oh, there are 7 tens here. 7 tens. So I know I have to make 7 mountains. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mountains. And what did we land on? We landed on 10. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to erase it again. And we're going to do 20 minus 10. 20 is my bigger number, so I know I'm going to be at 20 again. And then 10 is my smaller number, so I know I'm going to count back 10. How many mountains am I going to make? Well, look at the tens place. And there's 1 10. So I know I'm going to make 1 mountain. So I'm going to make 1 mountain here. And I land on 10. See, the mountains help a lot because then we don't have to do as much counting with our fingers and we don't have to use a hundreds chart. It's just much easier to use our number line and our mountains. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same over here. So 90 minus 40. I'm going to start at 90, and I'm going to count back. So here's 40 right here. I'm going to look at the tens place. There's a 4 in the tens place, so I'm going to make 4 mountains. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I landed on 50. So you pogoed back to 50. Oh, that's a big 5. Oh, that's a big 0. So I landed on 50. Just like here with our pogo stick, we moved back 4 spaces. We made 4 mountains. Look, I made 4 mountains here. But we started at a different number, so we got a different answer. All right, let's erase this. 1 second. Do 50 minus 20. So we have 50 here. And then we have 2 in the tens place. So I know I'm going to make 2 mountains. So 1, 2. 2 mountains. And I land on 30. So 30 is going to be my answer. Let me make it a little bigger. And 30 is my answer. Okay. Now we have 70 minus 50. So I have to find 70 on my number chart. So let's look for 70. 70 is right here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to count back 50. And instead of going 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I just need to find out how many mountains to make. So how many mountains am I going to make? Well, there's 5 tens here, so I know I'm going to make 5 mountains. So let's go, we start at 70 and we're going to make 5 mountains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we made it to 20 because we made 5 mountains and we counted back. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, we got to 20. All right. Ooh, my zeros are not looking good today, friends. All right, now we have 30, so we're going to start at 30 because 30 is our bigger number, and we're going to make 1 mountain because there's 1 in the tens place, so we're going to make 1 mountain, and we're at 20 now. See, number lines are so much faster than using our fingers or a hundreds chart just because it's a lot easier to do, and it's right there in front of you. All you have to do is make your mountains. Give me 1 second. Let me just erase this. So now for our next answer, we have 80 minus 20. Now, what number are we going to start at on our number line? Are we going to start at 40 or 80? I hope you said 80. So we're going to start at 80. And how many mountains are we going to make? We have 40 right here. We're taking away 40. So I know I have to make 4 mountains because there's 4 tens. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We made 4 big mountains, and we're now at 40. All right. Now we're going to do 60. 60 minus 30. So 60 is my bigger number. I'm going to find 60 on my number line and underline it. Then I have to count back 30. That means I make 3 mountains because every mountain counts as 1 10 and there are 3 tens, so there will be 3 mountains. So we're at 60. We're going to count back 3 mountains. So 1, 2, 3. And that gets us to 30. All right, my friends, we are almost done. Now we have 40 minus 30. So what we're going to do is we're going to find 40 on our number line. So it's right here, 40. Let me just make it orange. Give me 1 second, my friends. What we're going to do is we're going to start at 40. So here's 40. And what we're going to do is we're going to count back 3 mountains because there's 3 10s right here. So 3 10s or 30. So we're going to count back 3 mountains. So 1, 2, 3. That lands us at 10. So I'm going to write 10 right here. Then I'm going to erase it. Okay. Now we have 50. 50 is the bigger number, so I'm going to underline it. And then it says take away 10. So there's 1 10s here. So I'm going to count back 1 mountain. So here's 1 mountain. And it makes it 40. 40. All right. Last one, and then we will do our word problems. You guys are all doing so well. I just want to tell you all that you've been doing so good in your math, especially. Everyone's been doing great in their language arts, but in math, everyone has really stepped up and done a great job. You all do your drawings, you all do such a great job in that, and I just want to let you know that I'm so proud of you when it comes to your math especially. I'm proud of you with language arts, but math is very special. Okay, it's not letting me erase. Give me 1 second. Last one, we're going to do 90 minus 20. Now, for 90 minus 20, we're going to underline 90 because 90 is our bigger number. And then we're going to count back 20. So we can always go 10, 20, or we can just know that there's 2 10s here. So we're going to make 2 mountains. So 1, 2. And that gets us at 70. So that's the end of this page. Now let's go to our next page. So a toy store has 40 teddy bears. I'm going to underline that because that sounds like something I know. I know that the toy store has 40 teddy bears. Then it says the store sells 30 of them. That is also something I know. So we know so far that the toy store has 40 teddy bears and the store sells 30 of them. Now what we want to know, what they're asking us to do, here's the question mark, so this is what they're asking us to do. It says, how many teddy bears does the store have left? So I'm going to circle, how many teddy bears does the store have left? All right, so first of all, are we going to do subtraction or addition? Well, we had 40 teddy bears. Then they sold 30 of them. So we're taking away 30. So I know that it's going to be subtraction. So that's what I'm going to do. So what are we subtracting though? Are we going to do 30 minus 40 or 40 minus 30? I hope you said 40 minus 30 because we always put the bigger number first. So 40. And then we're going to have minus 30. Now, we don't have 40 or 30 fingers, so we're going to use our number line. So here's 40 right here, and here's 40 right here. 40 is our bigger number, so I'm going to underline it. So here's 40. Then we're going to count back by 30. We're going to make 3 mountains because there's 3 10s here, so we're going to make 3 mountains. Ready? 1 mountain, 2 mountain, 3 mountain, and that lands us at 10. So the answer is 10. There are 10 teddy bears left. Let's read the next one. Sadie was given a set of blocks. That sounds like something we know, so we know that Sadie was given 70 blocks. So we're going to underline it. She lost 40 of the blocks. Oh no, she lost 40 of them. How sad. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to circle the question so that we know what they're asking us to do. So it says, how many blocks does Sadie have left? Here's the question mark, So I know I have to circle this sentence because it's asking us, how many blocks does Sadie have left? So I know I'm going to subtract because Sadie lost 40 of her blocks. That means they were taken away, and take away is subtraction. So am I going to do 70 minus 40 or 40 minus 70? It's going to be 70 because that was what she had at first, minus 40 because she lost 40. Because 70 is a bigger number, so we always put that at the top. So here's 70. And for minus 40, so what we're going to do is we're going to find which number first on the number line. I hope you're saying 70 because 70 is our bigger number. So we're going to underline 70. And let me erase this mountain over here so that you can see a little better. Okay. So we have 70 and we're going to make 4 mountains because there's 4 10s here. So we're going to make 4 mountains. Ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gets us to 30. So our answer is 30. So Sadie had 70 blocks, she lost 40, and now she has 30 blocks. All right, so for your right math, you're going to write about this question. How can you use a number line to find 30 minus 30? What is the difference? So difference means what is the answer. So in this question right here, the difference is 30 because 30 was our answer. And difference is only used when it's a subtraction sentence. So for here, 10 is the difference because this is a subtraction sentence and we know the answer is 10. So we call that answer the difference. So if you were to say 10 is the difference, that's what we would be doing. In this question, if you would say 30 is the difference, that would be the right answer. So what they're asking you here when they say difference, they're saying, what is the answer? So they're asking, how do you use a number line like this and find 30 minus 30? What is the answer or what is the difference? All right, that is it today, my friends. Please remember to turn in your homework. You can turn it in through Class Dojo or you can email it to me. Also, please remember to take a look at our planner for the week. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. So if you missed any of our cool YouTube videos, you can click on these links. It'll take you to some fun stuff. Tomorrow we have Relate Addition for math and all about timelines for language arts. You're going to learn about how to make a timeline. Then on Friday, we're going to have a review and our blending of our long I. Okay, my friends, that's it for today. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay home, and stay well. Bye.